Months now to the day since the Rapidan Dam near Mankato failed. We've shown you this video. This is in June. The Blue Earth River just carving a whole new path right around the dam and also damaging the County 9 bridge in the process.
It's just wild to see. Blue Earth County officials still looking for solutions for that broken dam, but they say they are making significant progress on the future of a bridge.
Kendall Larson tells us more.
Back in August, the Blue Earth County Board of Commissioners voted to remove the Rapidan Dam and the County 9 bridge. At the September 24th meeting, they formally voted on a bid for the bridge removal.
With respect to the bridge, we're on two separate tracks. The bridge is on one track and the dam is on a separate track because of the different funding agencies that be involved.
Blue Earth County estimated the removal to cost $1,018,100, but bids came in higher than expected. The county board approved the bid from Hosier Worldwide Incorporated for $1,163,100, about 14% more than was estimated.
That'll include contractor coming in, demolishing the existing bridge and getting all of that out of there.
Much of this cost will be covered by the Federal Highway Administration and state funds. Blue Earth County doesn't have a definite date for removing the bridge, but the county wants to start this fall. So the bridge is out by January 2025.
Where we get those large ice sheets and heavy flows in the spring coming down the river that had significant potential to collapse the bridge and create additional river scour damages to the private and public property there.
While bridge removal is ongoing, the county will be working with an engineering firm to design a new bridge,
which we would anticipate by the time we work through the process, be through all of the environmental clearances that are necessary, the design, and all of the issues that we need to deal with through that. It's going to likely be a 2 to 3 year project.
Blue Earth County is still working on a definite removal plan for the Rapidan Dam.
It's Kendall Larson reporting. Removal is still being reviewed by the county, FEMA, the Federal Energy Regulatory Committee, and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers.